Welcome back, everybody. This is Timeless Talks, and this is your host, Timeless. This is my message to the world, part two. Before I said keep things simple, you know, just look at the world. It's too complicated. We all know that. But now I'm saying to the people, to the men and the women and the children in this world that are dealing with the chaos that's going on, and you all know what I'm talking about. The riots, they call them protests, but a lot of them are just turning into riots, into shit shows, into violence, into people being hurt and beaten and it's ugly. I can't believe it. I with people that are preaching love and people that are preaching, peace, to see them at the same time burning signs that say free speech, to see them at the same time kicking the teeth in of people that are just trying to speak their minds. They're not hitting them, they're not hurting them, they're just standing up for their beliefs, and you are decimating them in groups. Like, I can't believe this. It's cowardice. It's complete cowardice. I would understand if one man struck him and fought that person head on. I would have more respect for that. But when I see 4 or 5 of you little shits jumping in and smacking somebody with boards and sticks and signs and beating up men and women, old and young, don't matter. You're just fucking going after whoever you can. They wear a red hat that says "Make America Great Again" and you want to kick the shit out of them. That is not love. That is not peace. Bad habits. We all have them. But here's my point. Here's my message to the world, to the people, to the men, the women, and the children out there that are dealing with this. I'm not coming to you as a Republican. I'm not coming to you as a Democrat. I'm not coming to you as a liberal or a conservative. I'm not coming to you from any religious sect. I am not coming to you aside from being a man living in this world, raising children, being a son and watching my mother have to look at these terrible things that are going on, looking at the people that are suffering, looking at all this bullshit that people are putting out there as top priority. I mean, you guys are all ranting and raving over Trump. But have you looked at the other shit that is going on in this world? The other shit that our executives are putting out there and doing to people? There are more fucked up things going on in our government than what Trump is doing right now. And that's the thing, is none of you are looking at that. All of you is all just caught up in the hype. Oh my God, everybody's arguing about Trump. It's either be pro-Trump or be against Trump. Why not be American? Why not stand up for our fucking country? Why not be what we're supposed to be and do what we're supposed to do? Protect our civil liberties. Protect our freedom of speech. Even if others won't protect it, we need to. I'm sad to see it happen this way. I'm sad to see this world go down this road. And people are just boistering it. I mean, it's sad when you see the news pushing it as if it's a good thing. Where they push racism and hate and making these riots and protests look as if they should be happening. If you guys wanted to riot and protest, you should have been doing this years ago. Not just because Trump got into office. The president has always just been a face to a facility of other men and women that run this motherfucker. But nobody wants to acknowledge that. Nobody wants to see that as what it is. You all want to just paint that man as the one that did everything fucked up when it's been presidents in the line well before him that have been fucking shit up back to Nixon, if not further. The CIA has been proven to be lying about the situations. I mean, come on. My message is to the people that see this shit and understand that we need to stand up. We need to say something. We need to get together. We need the warriors. We need the healers. We need the fucking constructionists. We need the people that aren't going to stand up because they believe anything other than what is love, what is peace, what it is. Showing it, being an example of it. Now, unfortunately, if my life was a better one, I probably would be all about that. But I've had my share of struggles in my life, and I've had my turmoils. And you know what? It hasn't made me darker. It just made me appreciate the good more. But it's shown me how to deal with people that only come as assholes. It's shown me how to deal with people that want to be like that. And I am willing to help deal with these people. Talk to them if we can. Stop them if we have to. And I don't mean hurt them. I mean be a barrier in their progress to destroy what we've all been building. Because when you guys throw these riots and these protests, you're just burning the city around you. I mean, I would truly understand if you guys had the balls to go up and try to do this shit to like a police station. Then I'd be like, wow, they truly believe that, these cops are fucked up. No, you're burning the town around the police station. You ain't doing a damn thing to the cops. You ain't doing a damn thing to the people that you're pissed off at. You are destroying the world around you. You are cutting your nose off to spite your face, and it's foolish. And there are plenty of us out there, and I'm calling to you all now, that we need to stand up. We need to do something. We need to say something, because too many of us aren't, and this world is just getting worse. The country we live in is getting worse. Instead of just sitting in your fucking car, or sitting in your living room, or sitting in your kitchen, or sitting at your job, staring at the screen saying, that's fucked up, that pisses me off, I should do something, but then going back to your life, and then waiting for it to come again. I know there's so many of you out there like me that are just feeling this need, this drawing, conclusive need that you have to go out there and you have to do something. Because I say it like this, okay? And it's just one analogy of the subject. Is our forefathers, a lot of them, the people that started this country, a lot of them had slaveries and had slaves, and, they caused a lot of hate and anger and animosity. And today, their great-great-grandchildren are dealing with that bullshit. And I'm not saying I'm one of the great-great-grandchildren. I'm just some guy that his descendants came over from Ireland. I mean, I looked into my family history, and a lot of us were just paid and hired mercs, or just paid and hired to protect families, and that was our job. Some of us probably were enslaved, or indentured servants, as you will put it. But, I don't hold a grudge against the ones that did it to my ancestors or my family. I just say, you know what? It happened. That was my ancestors' life. That's not my life. That's what happened to them, not to me. But all in all, regardless, their great-great-grandchildren are dealing with the animosity. Now, I'm telling you all, we're spreading hate and we're spreading violence and we're spreading this destruction. What are we leaving for our grandchildren? What are we leaving for our children? What type of lives are we setting up for them? If you're going down and burning down the city and destroying people's lives, what do you think your children will face from your decisions? What will their children face from your decisions? Proof in history. So just look at it clearly. To all those that are hearing this, and if this makes sense to you, stand up. If you feel that need, stand up. Do the right thing. Sometimes we may have to put ourselves in harm's way. For those of us with thick skin, you know you can do it. You know you can handle it. Do it. For those that can heal those that are hurt, heal them. This is a time where all of us need to come together, or they are going to tear us all apart. I am willing to try to organize something together, to make a group, to make a movement for this. Not exactly sure what we call it, but the idea is just to stop all this. I'm sorry, this system that we're in right now, this two-party system, is just a divide, and now it's dividing us even worse. And it's truly causing wreckage across lives across America. And if your city hasn't been hit yet, it will be. So, to all of you, if you want to get a hold of me and want to speak more on this, or want to hear more about this, or want to make a difference in this world, I'm willing to work with people. As long as your intentions are good and true. I don't care where you come from. I don't care who you are. As long as you're here to be good. That's all. You don't have to have a bias just to be good, to do good, to help. And not expect a reward from it, because I promise you there probably will not be great rewards from it other than the good that you do, the lives that you help, and the lives that you change.